She's an attention seeker. If she does these 7 things, you must have come across this type of girl in your life who demands attention all the time. But why? Do they really want to be the center of attention, or are there other reasons behind their behavior? Well, let's find out together. Welcome back, everyone. Today we will talk about 7 things that only an attention seeker would do. Make sure to watch each one of them until the end to find out if she is really an attention seeker. And don't forget to share this video with someone who needs it. Let's get started. Number 1, she is always on her phone. Have you ever noticed her taking selfies on her phone during a party while everyone else is engaged in conversations? Or perhaps you caught her scrolling through her social media accounts when you were supposed to be having a heart-to-heart talk. An attention seeker will always prioritize being on her phone over spending quality time with you. This is because she is more concerned with how she appears on social media than with forming genuine connections in the real world. She craves online attention and validation more than face-to-face interaction. In fact, you might even find her staging little scenes just for the sake of capturing them on camera and posting them online for views and likes. The bottom line is that she thrives on the validation she receives from strangers on the internet rather than from those around her. So if you find yourself in a relationship with a woman like this, it's crucial to recognize that her need for online attention often comes at the expense of neglecting those closest to her. Number 2, she steals the spotlight. Imagine you and your friends entering a room full of people. Suddenly, all eyes turn towards an attractive woman, accompanied by 2 men, both of whom seem eager to impress her. You notice one of them is your acquaintance, but he's usually quite reserved and shy. Yet here he is trying his best to make the woman laugh and tell jokes, although most of them fall flat. It becomes clear that he's only doing this to gain the attention of the woman he is with, even if it means embarrassing himself in front of others. You can't help but feel a sense of disappointment as you realize that he's acting this way just to please her. Attention seekers often thrive on being around people who admire and praise them excessively. They love being the center of attention and will do whatever it takes to maintain that spotlight. For instance, if she notices someone else stealing the spotlight, she may resort to criticizing them or spreading rumors about them just to divert the attention back to herself. Number 3, she is overly attached. Ever wondered why she's constantly by your side, even when you're trying to spend time alone? An overly attached person often seeks constant reassurance and validation from those around them. She may shower you with compliments and affection, but it's important to look beyond these outward displays. An attention seeker craves constant validation and may become overly attached to you as a means to fulfill this need. They may demand your constant attention, get jealous easily, or struggle with being alone. If you find yourself in a relationship like this, it's essential to set healthy boundaries and communicate your need for space and independence. Remember that a fulfilling relationship should be based on mutual respect and understanding, not excessive clinginess and the need for constant validation. Number 4, she has a large circle of friends. Having many friends is often seen as a positive thing, but when it comes to attention seekers, it can be a different story. An attention seeker usually has a large circle of friends, but their relationships tend to be shallow and based on the number of followers they can get on social media rather than genuine connections. She may boast about having many friends, but when you look closer, you'll realize that most of them are only there for the sake of appearances or because they want something from her. In fact, she probably doesn't even know most of them well and only interacts with them online. When talking about her so-called friends, she often focuses on superficial qualities like their popularity or status rather than their true characters. And if any of these friends do something wrong, she'd be quick to abandon them and distance herself from the situation. Bottom line, an attention seeker values the quantity of her friendships over the quality. using them as a means to boost her own social status and gather attention rather than forming meaningful connections. Number 5, she is always interrupting. Picture this: you're engaged in a captivating conversation with someone where you're sharing your thoughts and ideas. Suddenly, out of nowhere, she interjects, completely derailing the discussion. If you've ever encountered this frustrating situation, chances are you're dealing with an attention seeker. People who crave attention tend to be self-centered and often interrupt others mid-sentence to shift the focus back onto themselves. They have a hard time listening to others and are always waiting for their turn to speak. This behavior can be incredibly annoying and disrespectful, especially when you're trying to have a meaningful conversation with someone. It's essential to recognize this pattern of behavior and address it, whether it's by politely reminding her to wait her turn or steering the conversation back to the original topic. Remember, a healthy conversation should be a two-way street where both parties feel heard and respected. Number 6, she is overly competitive. Meet the woman who always has to be the best at everything. Whether it's a friendly game night with friends or a simple team-building exercise at work, she takes every opportunity to outshine everyone else. But why? Because she thrives on being the center of attention and winning, no matter how small or insignificant the competition may be. Nothing makes her happier than knowing that she came out on top. As long as she's getting the recognition she craves, she's stopped at nothing to claim victory. For example, if someone else wins a game or receives praise, she might sulk or try to undermine their achievement. She can't stand the thought of someone else basking in the limelight while she stands in the shadows. To her, losing even by a small margin is unbearable. She must always be the best, even if it means resorting to cheating or sabotaging others. And number 7, she is a drama queen. If you find yourself constantly swept up in unnecessary drama, chances are she's the one causing it. An attention seeker often creates drama wherever she goes. If she feels that the spotlight is fading from her, she will do whatever it takes to bring it back. Whether it's through manipulation or starting petty arguments, she loves to be the center of attention, even if it's for the wrong reasons. For instance, you might witness her throwing a tantrum in public because she didn't get her way, or engaging in catfights with other women just to stir up trouble. She can't stand being ignored and will use any means necessary to ensure that people are talking about her, even if it means creating unnecessary drama and chaos. Her need for attention is so insatiable that she will settle for any type of attention, negative or positive. Well, now you know the common traits of an attention seeker. Be cautious of these signs and protect yourself against those who seek to manipulate and exploit you for their own selfish reasons. Always remember to trust your instincts and prioritize your own well-being. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to share it with your friends and family. Until next time, stay strong and keep shining bright.